Greetings, y'all. It is I, Swerve the Magician. It's been a minute. Let me speak up because I got my air conditioning on. My mic is not charged. So, per usual, I am not as prepared as I would like to if I was going to start a vlog, but it's been like that for months on end where I just didn't have everything together the way I would like it. Like my perfectionistic attitude has been showing a little bit. But I am officially back in prep. I probably put that in the title, so you probably know already. But I'm officially back in prep, and I really, really want to record it. I really think seeing the process would be cool. Same thing I've been saying about recording the process of prep. Like, I think it's cool to watch. So, currently, I just did my third check-in. Yeah, I did my third check-in. I started off at 182 the Tuesday before check-ins. I was 180 on the dot that first check-in, and then this last time I weighed in, I was 171. So in 3 weeks, I've already dropped about 10 pounds. I did an IV drip Saturday. Today is Monday. I did an IV drip Saturday, and that put 5 pounds of water weight back on me. But I'm trying to slowly get back off of me, because I do want the nutrients to, absorb. So I'm not rushing to like sweat it off or anything like that. Cardio is relatively low for how far behind I feel like I am. Like, I definitely feel like I need to knock off another 5 pounds before I feel like I'm on track. Yeah, I would love to be in the 160s within the next 2 weeks. Like low 160s in the next 2 weeks. But we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on weight because I have gained a lot of muscle, so who knows. My last stage weight was 127 pounds. So doing the calculations, that would be losing about 3 pounds a week. I'm expecting that I've gained at least 5 pounds of muscle minimum in the time that I've had off. So I'm putting my stage weight a little bit higher. So my tracking right now is about 2 pounds a week, and I'll be on track. It's just, what is this person doing in the middle of the road, slowing down for no reason? Please let me know. But what was I saying? Yeah, on track. Losing about 2 pounds per week, more than that right so far, so it's good. And then what else is going on? I've been training with my bikini competitor friends, so I've been having fun doing that because they focus so much on glutes, and glutes were my lagging indicator for a very long time. My lagging body part, just meaning that the body part that grows the slowest, or needs the most attention. But being with them for the past couple months has been nice. I definitely have seen some gains in my glutes. I'm doing 3 leg days a week. 1 glute focus, heavy glute focus, a glute ham day where it's instead of moderate weight, I'll do lightweight, high rep, super high rep. Everything is to failure anyway, but I mean, if I have to go for 30 reps, I'm going for 30 reps. And then increasing the weight the next time, so I only hit like 20. Because I would like to stay below 25 reps. So the weight might be too light if I'm getting 30 out. If that makes sense. And then my last out of the 3 will be a quad day. My quad days are very light. Not in the sense of like I do light weights, but more of there's not a lot of movements on my quad days because my quads activate very easily. I'm quad dominant. They are already huge. I would like them to come up a little bit more. I feel like I've dropped them down a bit too much for my liking, just because I do love the look of big quads. So I'm gonna make sure during these next 14 weeks I have 14 weeks left. I'll put more heavy focus on the quads just to make sure they stay. I don't want to lose any of the new muscle that I could have built during this deficit. So yeah, that's basically the intro. I'm gonna try to do a week in my life. Since June started on a Sunday, being the first on a Sunday, it just feels right. It feels right. Everything should be set into motion this month. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but we should be in a better place come July, which is my birthday month. So I'm hoping we about to turn this bitch right on up for my 29th. Yeah. What else? Other than being back in prep, I mean, mental health wise, I have been in an intensive outpatient group program for my bipolar and my PTSD. I just got extended just so I could have a little bit more time in there. I've been doing this since February. It's usually an 8-week program, but I had to stop 3 weeks in, just because of some outside circumstances that I don't want to talk about, but basically broke my heart. And then recovering from that it took a minute. So when I finally came back mid-March, there was still stuff going on with like my paperwork for work and all this craziness. So that the stress was so high, I wasn't retaining the information I was supposed to get from the program, essentially. So I got extended. And hopefully everything works out where I continue to see progress. I've been seeing progress the past week and a half, despite some personal stuff going on that's, unfortunate. I'm still handling it well. Like before, if this stuff was going on, I would have been crashing out. I would have been, like, my whole day would be done. My whole day would be spent, fussing about that, ruminating on that. But now I'm doing a lot better. I'm able to let it go a little bit more. Now, as far as like my deep trauma and stuff like this, I'm saying for like my day-to-day, it's getting better. I'm seeing progress. But we did not work on my deep trauma, like the stuff the reason why I end up on leave so much, the workplace incident and stuff like that. Like, we haven't touched that enough. So I'm hoping in my next individual therapy session, we get to touch that. But that's about as much about my mental health I feel like sharing right now. We'll see how much of that gets edited out. But I don't know if I said it already. I am currently in the car to drive to the nail shop. I'm going to get my toes done. With my cardio being 40 minutes a day, 6 times a week. My feet are getting the brunt of it. My legs are pretty like they're handling it. Like, conditioning has always been a thing for me. So I kind of always keep a little bit of cardio in. So more of the roughness about all the cardio is just like my feet hurt. But that's okay. I need to get used to that. So I'm back getting 15K steps on average, because 5K comes from the cardio, and I don't count that towards my daily step count. So I go for 15. What else? Stella's about to go to board and train to prepare her to go back to work, because she's been out of work since I've been out of work. And I just think it's unfair to her to, you know, put the expectations of the workplace and all that back on her, with heavy distractions and stuff like that, when we've been mostly at home. Like, she hasn't had to deal with being social too much while I've been in this medical leave, because most of her work has been at home, like helping me, versus coming out with me much. So she's gonna do a little stint at a board and train. This will be a refresher. I think her last one was almost 2 years ago. Yeah, I think her last one was almost 2 years ago. So just a refresher. She's 2 years old now, so it's perfect timing. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna drop her off at the board and train, and then today should be my quad day, if everything works out right. I will check back in on my way home from the nail shop and see if the timing is looking good and see how everything goes. If not today, it'll just be a rest day, and I'll prioritize getting my cardio done. Make it an active rest day. Because actually, after I drop her off, I can maybe even catch a yoga class, because my group therapy doesn't start till 6. So, I have my gym bag, but we're going to kind of fly by the seat of our pants today, which I really don't like, but I'm trying to, you know, radically accept it. It's a coping mechanism. Radically accept it. So, yeah. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope that you guys can hear me. And this was not just me blabbing for, you know, 20 minutes for no reason. But I will see you in the next clip. Deuces. Okay, so toes are done. Couldn't get a polish change on my hands. And I am 45 minutes late. Let me see. I want this on autofocus. There we go. Yeah, a little better. Let me speak up. Like I was saying, I got my toes done. Couldn't get my polish change on my hands. I am on my way to the trainer. I'm late. Stella's in the back. Stella! Come here. Give me a kiss. Hey. Oh, yeah, it's hot in here. I turned off the AC to record this clip. But lay back down. We're 13 minutes away, not too far. And then I'll drop her off, and she'll be gone from me for a minute. So sad. I need some lip gloss. And then I'm gonna try to go to the gym. I will make the evaluation when we're done with the paperwork for her, because he's got some forms for me to fill. So fingers crossed it's not gonna take all that. But no, seriously, I really do hope it's gonna be a quick process, because I already have her vaccination records in my email. But yeah, just updating you guys, because I really do want to do a week of my life and not just catch you guys up twice this week. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But okay, let me focus on driving, because we're getting to the turny part. I'm on focus, finally. I'm going to try to do this quick, because this is my third time attempting to get this freaking clip. It's Wednesday. I'm back. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I recorded on Wednesday. No, I recorded on Monday, the leg day. I got some clips. Tuesday, I didn't record a lot because I wasn't feeling good. I ended up moving my individual therapy session from Tuesday to Wednesday. I did a upper body day and some cardio, did a little sauna, and then I ended up coming home. I ended up on the phone for quite some time. Just stuff I don't want to talk about. None of your business. Not about bodybuilding. beyond the point. I wake up sore as can be. I mean, glutes muy caliente, okay? Muy fuego. They're hot. They're toasty, burnt up. That leg day that I posted clips of that you just seen, I didn't get all the clips. I did pendulum squat with 2 plates. I did goblet squat at the end. I went up to 110 pounds. It was just crazy. Like, I was pushing mad weight. And because I'm still doing so much cardio, it's just a lot on my legs to get used to. So anyway, went did 30 minutes of cardio, came back upstairs, did laundry, had my first meal. Everything was going good. Started feeling moody, so I decided to go get my steps in before group started. And now this man keep calling me. They love being around him. Okay. Finished up my steps. Now I'm in group therapy. Group therapy ends in an hour and a half. If I can make it, it's my second to last session, so I don't know. I've already been through this module. I've learned these skills. But at the same time, there's new people here, and I guess I can give some insight and be, a true group member. I don't know. I don't know how that'll work. But tomorrow is Thursday, and it is the day that I train with the gals. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll always see me tagging these girls. They're 2 bikini competitors. They're about to have their first NPC shows this year. 2 of us are going to summer shredding, and then the other one is going to do the natural Ben Wieners, I believe, with Jessica. So Jessica and Taylor are going to do natural Ben Wiener NPC show in November. Me and Jessica are going to do summer shredding. So we're in prep together, and I'm absolutely enjoying it, absolutely adore it. My very first prep, I made my best friend, my swole mate, Rhea. I met her during my first prep, and we prepped together long distance. I was in Memphis, she was in ATL, and we were doing our best to communicate and motivate each other and push each other. But it's completely different having somebody that's in town that is in prep with you. And we're doing cardio basically almost every day. We do cardio together because our training split's a little different. And our time schedules just don't always work. But we try, and it's nice. I absolutely love it. I would suggest you make some competitor friends if you're going into prep. Because, honey, how could you do this alone? Not to bag on anybody that is doing this alone. Completely understand. Not 1 year ago, I had absolutely nobody as far as a support system other than my fucking coach. And I pay him to be my support system. But you can see how life turns 180 degrees sometimes. Because now I have support. And I feel good. And I think this is a good space to be doing prep. I think in one of these clips I had mentioned that training with the bikini, I like training by myself. Like I do enjoy training by myself as a wellness competitor and just as a loner naturally. I found like I push myself more. Like I'm able to push, I tend to push weight more. Now when I'm with my bikini girls, because they only prioritize their glutes and they're not necessarily trying to grow their entire leg, the look that bikini is striving to have is glutes that match your shoulders in symmetry and that. Not necessarily looking for very striated, defined quads and hamstrings. Tie-in, yes, they look for, but nothing past that. So when it comes to me doing like my hamstrings and my quads, they don't even touch quads really. So there's times where I'm pushing weight and I'm focusing on certain things and they're doing different things. So I still like to have my one-on-one time with myself. Just being honest. But I absolutely love training with them. It is a game changer. Other than that, I can't wait. I cannot wait for tomorrow's leg day because it's also my high carb day, which means I'm going to get, I believe it's 85 grams of oatmeal and 125 grams of rice. That's my pre-workout. That's my pre-workout. He feeds me once every 4 days. 4 low days, 1 high day. Mike, if you're watching this, dude, I trust you so much because I am just doing what you say. Okay, outside of that, I'm going to finish this group therapy. I'll probably get some more steps in because I only have 8,915 done so far. 9,000, excuse me, just updated. But most of them, I want to say 3,000 of that was from cardio, and I like to get 10,000 outside of cardio. So I'm going to be on the treadmill for some time, probably an hour before I go to bed. Go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. I'll be so excited because I get to eat my oatmeal. Yay! Yes, my antidepressants are doing their thing, honey. I got back on my meds maybe a week ago, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. I'm wrapping up a Bipolar Diaries video that I forgot to wrap up, so I'm going to end that video. So I'll probably mention it there, and these will come out around the same time. So yeah, if you want to know more about my mental health in detail, you can go see that video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I am in the whip. I'm a little bit behind to see the girls, but everybody's behind today, so it's going to be okay. We're going to train legs, like I was saying. I did not get to have my oatmeal, which is sad. I'll have it when I'm done. A little bit sad, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm on my way to the gym. We're gonna do legs. I'm probably gonna hit hip thrusts with them, some heavy RDLs, and move to seated leg curl, kickback, calf raise, and call it. Sounds good. But yeah, that's all that's going on. I'm driving to the gym. I'll get some footage, probably some posing content, and I'll talk to you when I'm done with the gym, because the gym is known for their music, and I don't want to get copyrighted. I actually would like one day for these to be monetized. So I'll see you later. Hasta la vista, baby. Hey y'all, I just accidentally deleted my clip from this morning. So let me tell y'all about the day, because it's 6:30 at night now. It's Friday. You see my leg day yesterday. Let me see this straight. You see my leg day yesterday. I came back, rested. Then I had my last my last intensive outpatient therapy program day. That was a mouthful. IOP day. That was last night. Very emotional. Very emotional. A lot of things happened. As far as like giving feedback and emotions being high and, you know, saying the goodbyes, all that type of stuff. So that happened last night. I woke up this morning and Friday is my check-in day. So little backtrack, because I started this week in my life on Monday as far as recording and talking. My check-in days, of course, are Friday. So last Friday, I checked in at 172. Actually, let me backtrack even more. We started my first check-in May the 19th. That's when I started prep. I was at 182. Now, here we are, June the 6th or 7th. I think it's the 6th. It's the 6th. June the 6th, so that makes this the 4th check-in. Okay. I am 172 pounds. Now, looking at that, that sounds great. I'm 10 pounds down. Problem being, last week I was 171. Now I'm 172. So I went up a pound. With background knowledge of what happened during my week, after the check-ins, I waited about maybe 12 hours, maybe 24, and I went to go do an IV drip knowing that I was dehydrated. So I gained 5 pounds of fluid weight overnight. So I woke up at, or 4 pounds. I woke up at 175 on Sunday. Then, just from, normal activity, the normal protocol plan from my coach, I ended up with my weight coming back down to 173 on Tuesday. It rested there until today, Friday, when it came down to 172. So we acknowledge the fact that it's fluid. However, at the same time, it is very I got my feedback back from my coach. He told me to relax. That's probably what's making the weight stay on, because I did have a very stressful past 2 weeks as far as interpersonal relationships and things like that. So hopefully that's calming down. And this next week, which I'll record for you guys, is going to be very exciting. I will be able to actually just like put down all of my obligations and responsibilities and not think and just relax. I'm hoping. So today I was not feeling it. I didn't know what I was going to do. Ended up doing cardio with my girl Jessica up Alpha Land, and I hit a couple accessory movements, but I didn't record that. I got a clip of the cardio, so that'll be put in here. Now, after leaving the gym, I received a text that Vitamin Shop is doing their buy one get one 50, their BOGO event. And who doesn't love a deal? So before we get into this haul, I have to explain that my coach has products that he endorses and is an ambassador for, and he recommends those things. I am also an ambassador for a brand. I also like a discount. Okay, so I go to Vitamin Shop and get a lot of stuff because I get discounts and I have rewards points. So again, today is buy one get one half off. I'm stocking up on a couple of things that I like that are specifically, I wouldn't even say specifically just at Vitamin Shop, but I would rather not buy them directly from the brand. I would rather buy them at Vitamin Shop where I can get a good discount, because usually the brands that I'm buying, they don't run sales. One brand, and that's the one that I'm actually an ambassador for, is running a sale, and we'll talk about that in a second. So, actually, we can talk about that now. Let's start the haul. First up, the one, the only, Bucked Up. Now, Bucked Up is well known for their pre-workouts. Their first product was Antler Velvet, which was a recovery item, but then they came out with their pre-workouts, and their pre-workouts are freaking crazy. They have several different formulations, but what I have is the Bucked Up Motherfucker. No. It's Mother Bucker. I did not mean to say that, sorry. It's Mother Bucker, because there's another one, BAMF, and that's the one I used to have, but this was Mother Bucker. It is, I want to say it's 400 milligrams of caffeine. It has tyrosine, it has huperzine A, beta-alanine, so it will give you the itchy scratchies. But yeah, so while we're talking about this brand, why I brought them up is, again, I am an ambassador for them. I have a discount code. 1. 2, they're having their 40% off site-wide sale in the next week. So, use the code, stock up. Come on now. Come on. Work with me here. So, we have pre-workout 4 days. I got the flavor strawberry supersets. Personally, I love the cherry candy. I love, what is the other one? It's blue melon, something like that. Blue melon. I haven't had that one in a while. And then the one that I just tried recently was white gummy bear. White gummy bear is so good. Okay, moving on. I remembered from my last prep that I used Raw's EAAs. Currently, I have some BCAAs from Ghost in the pantry, but it's not all that. So I went ahead and grabbed my old EAAs from Raw and Kiwi Blueberry. They also have pineapple. Because it's a white label, I don't think it's going to focus. But they also have pineapple. I personally don't like the pineapple flavoring. I think it's almost gritty. Versus this one, it's a little bit more smooth. So just a heads up on Raw's EAAs. Now, for the piece de resistance, some of the best stuff is the protein. It's the protein. All the other stuff is really supplementation and not necessary unless you know something that has came up in your blood work or your doctor has suggested it. Okay? I'm not telling you to get any of this stuff. I'm telling you I'm getting it, and I may include why I'm getting it. So protein is pretty clear. This is a supplementation for protein. Okay. I got Ghost Nutter Butter. Their macros is protein 26, carbohydrates 8, fat 2.5. So not bad. Not the cleanest, but it has Nutter Butter in it. So how much can you really ask for? Now with the Ghost proteins, I have also gotten the Chips Ahoy and the Oreo. I would rank them Oreo, Nutter Butter, Chips Ahoy. Personally did not get the Chips Ahoy or the Oreo because I did buy 2 of them the last time they did a BOGO event at Vitamin Shop. So I had 4 tubs of protein, 2 of each. And I got a little tired of them, so I'm gonna do my second favorite now. Moving on, I have never tried a clear protein that I actually liked. Ghost never really misses as far as their protein and their flavorings. So I thought I would try this while we're having the BOGO event. So I got 2 flavors of their clear whey protein. The macros is 25 grams of protein, 1 carb, 0 fat. This one is blue raspberry, and this one is strawberry watermelon. They have 2 or 3 more flavors outside of that. So that is that. Those are all of my powders. All of the, I would say this is my day-to-day drinking things. The rest are onesie-twosies. I really don't need to take it every single day except for maybe the thyroid complex. So we'll talk about that first. I'm taking this specifically because my blood work came back and said that my thyroid was low. It also said that my kidney and my liver had some abnormalities. I am on several prescription medications, so that is to be expected. So we're doing some things to make sure that I am healthy throughout this prep while we are putting more strain on my body. So I have 2 of the thyroid complex. Figured I would just do 2 because that's going to be something that's going to be in my mix for a very long time. I ran out of my multivitamins, was willing to try a new brand. I shouldn't even say a new brand. I like Ollie, their gummies. I have tried this brand before, Mary Ruth, and the liquid version. No, it's not gonna do it. No beauty influencer here. No, it's not gonna work. So, Mary Ruth's multivitamin gummies in strawberry. So, I tried their liquid multivitamin in raspberry. Disgusting. It's so disgusting that I still have not finished it. And I'm getting another supplementation for the multivitamin because it's that nasty. Do with that what you will. Next, we have Digest Extras. This is a digestive several digestive enzymes in one tablet. But basically it helps digest not only carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and dairy, but also my protein. So when I have a big meal, it just helps push the right bacteria into my tummy so that we can get that broken down. All right. Dandelion root is a diuretic, so I use this minimally. It also helps with kidney function because it is a diuretic. So that is another reason why I purchased it. I actually have it in a fluid extract, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. but it's very thick when you get it in a fluid extract. So I personally think that the pills might do better for me. Other than that, I have the cleaner. It is the ultimate body detox, helps remove waste pounds, women's 7-day formula. Powerful, comfortable, easy, fast acting, all-in-one formula. Colon, liver, skin, yeast, urinary, kidneys, toxins, blood, lungs, stomach. Basically, my coach put me on this as a detox when I was coming off of some medications and I needed to help support my digestive tract, to put that lightly. Yeah, so it helps with that. And then I was put on to glucosamine with MSM as a suggestion, so I'm going to try it. I'll report back. Now to the fluid extracts that I was talking about. I actually love herbal medicine, or trying to do the homeopathic way if possible, as far as a lot of the things that we need health-wise. So again, we have acknowledged the fact that I'm a bit stressed out. So I went ahead and grabbed some of the things that I know and I've heard help with stress. So Kava, Kava, is new to me. I was recommended this one. It helps with stress support and relaxation support. Then I have organic lemon balm. Now I've been on lemon balm before. They also have it in tea. It's known for its calming effects. So that's that. Then I have one that is known for its detoxing effects as well. This is black walnut and wormwood. Very powerful. Just be careful when you're using this that you only follow and use as much as they're telling you to do. You don't want to overdo it. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. Now, yohimbe is considered to be a stimulant. It's known to help with the reproductive system of males. It can lead to problems if you are trying to get pregnant, so be careful with that. Just be careful. Don't say I didn't warn you. And, oh, speaking of the one thing I wanted to say, the Digest Extra. This is going to be my first time using Vitamin Shopp's brand of digestive enzyme. The reason why I'm switching is it's cheaper than the name brand that I'm usually getting, which is Enzymatic Digest Gold with ATP or AT Pro maximum strength. This little bottle, this little thing, $50. This big thing, $50. Come on. Work with me here. Plus the second one was 50% off. Come on, get with me. Get the program, people. So, that was my haul. Today, again, I'm pretty much done with my workouts. I'm sad I lost that clip from earlier. I'm done with my workouts. I will probably go get some steps in. I need to take my hair down so that I can go get it braided in the morning. I'm getting a touch-up. And I also need to start looking for outfits for next week. I'll be recording that, like I said. Hopefully I'll get some relaxation on that or during that. And yeah, I will check in with you guys in the morning after my hair is fixed, because I'm not going to let you see me looking crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not that transparent. If you want to see me cry about bodybuilding, go on my Instagram. I'm probably going to cry. Alright, yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back. Greetings. I am doing a taste test of the blue raspberry clear protein. That's what I have in here. I did get the shaker cup from one of their giveaways at Alpha Land, so. It's actually good. It tastes just like their intro. It's good. I like it. Not gritty. No aftertaste. blue raspberry. 25 grams of protein. I'm down. I'm down for this. No! I spilled it. At least I caught it on camera. You guys. Damn. How many grams of protein did I lose doing that? You know what? At least it's not milk. It's technically water. Okay, let me clean that up. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. If you don't like the milkiness and the creaminess every single day with your protein supplement, try Clear. The ghost one is really nice. Just my opinion. See you later. Okay. Greetings, y'all. It is Saturday at about 4:20, and I obviously didn't record Friday. I didn't do anything fitness related nor bodybuilding related, truly. I went to get my hair touched up. Like I said, I wasn't gonna record y'all. I wasn't gonna record for y'all while my hair was undone in half of my head. Craziness. You're not gonna see that. And then went to the mall and got 2 swimsuits. Now, my question about the swimsuits is, like, when do we stop making thong bikinis? Why is it so hard to find? And even at Victoria's Secret, like, barely any thong bikinis. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Why do I have to wear a diaper? Seriously. Alright. But other than that, came home, rested. Just overall was emotionally overloaded just being outside that long, being around people that long. I know when my social battery's done, it was more than done, it was maxed out. So woke up this morning not feeling good, kind of nauseous, and wound up throwing up. Then I tried to put something on my stomach, go down to do my Stairmaster for the day. And honey, I threw up again. Well, I had the feeling I needed to throw up. I made it to the bathroom, but I didn't throw up again. So I waited a little bit and ended up having my first like meal that sat on my stomach. And so far, so good. So I'm planning on going to the gym probably around 6. I've already got my 10K steps. Just trying to mosey on the treadmill real slow so I don't cause too much disturbance with my stomach. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on today. Another little update that is quite a sore spot for me right now is yesterday I didn't drink a lot of water. I did not finish my gallon. Well aware of it. I also didn't eat my meals until way late in the evening. I'm aware of it. What else could cause this? So I'm going to give you all the caveats first. Oh, and I chugged a lot of water before I went to bed. Okay. With all that in mind, I woke up and gained 2.3 pounds. Child. Not only was I nauseous, but I was pissed off. So, we'll see. I do think it has something to do with the stuff that I just said. Like, my body is notorious for holding water weight. Who's this? Okay. My prescriptions are almost ready, so that's good. What else? That's pretty much it. Probably gonna end the vlog here, or after my quad day clips. So it was enjoyable spending my week with you guys. I think you kept me on track for the most part, so thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. This will probably be pretty consistent for the month of June. I'm not gonna say that July will look like this as well, because things are supposed to fall into a different schedule in July. But career-based. Yeah, it was nice talking to you guys. And here's to a happy prep.